and we decided to go out just for like to watch a sports game on TV. And that night was the same night that Princess Diana had passed. So as we're watching the screen, we look up, and if you remember, everything became silent. Everything became so focused on that, and it changed the whole feeling. So when I left that night and I was supposed to get in the back seat of a two-door sports car, I felt I wasn't supposed to. My friends were like, "Oh, that's just because you just watched that with Princess Diana. You have kids too." I didn't know what a premonition was at that time. I had no idea what this all meant. So I got in the car. So as we were proceeding home on the freeway, we were in the slow lane, and there was a big truck, like a sports utility truck with no windows, and it was in the fast lane. And as we were speeding down the highway, I won't say speeding, but going fast on the highway, I all of a sudden knew, I don't know how I knew, but we were going to be hit. And I just all of a sudden said, no, 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 not now. I'm a mother of three. They need me. At that very moment, we had impact. It spun our car. We took out 40 feet of guardrail. He flipped twice off the freeway, and we came to a stop facing other cars coming towards us. Our car was so damaged, we couldn't get out. It was just metal. And as I sat in this little pocket of the back seat, I was like, how are we going to get out? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this gentleman comes, opens it like no big deal, and carries each of us to the embankment. There were three of us. Now, the driver broke her leg. The passenger in the front seat, the seatbelt was broken. She was in my lap. And he carries us to the embankment, and he looks at me and he says, "You're going to be okay." And I said, "No, no, no." And I wore this ring tonight because this is the ring that I was wearing. You can't bend it. It's super, super strong. He took it and he put it in his mouth because it was bleeding. And I said, "Oh, can you help me get this off my finger?" So he took it, he put it in his mouth. I have his teeth marks on here, and I actually printed it in my book so you could see them. And then he kissed me on the forehead and he left to the left, to the left. And when I looked to the right, there were like all these fire trucks and policemen and ambulances coming. And when I looked to the left, he was gone. Now, my friend said that he kissed them on the forehead as well. So we know that he existed, but no one else saw him.